Hello, everybody. Today, inshallah, we will cover the subject-verb agreement rules. Let's get started. All right. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to discuss is a basic rule. What is the most important rule concerning subject-verb agreement grammatical error? Singular subject must have singular verbs. It's as simple as this. If I have a singular subject, I also need a singular verb. The same goes for plural subjects. They take plural verbs. Very good, okay? However, there are so many exceptions to this. Okay, let's look at the first rule. The pronoun you always takes a plural verb. The pronoun you is always takes a plural verb. For example, you were invited to come. You are asked to clean the room. You sing so well. All right? So pronoun you will always need a plural verb. Okay, very good. Now let's look at rule number 2. If a sentence begins with here or there, the verb agrees with the subject which follows it. Again, if a sentence begins with here or there, the verb will agree with the subject which follows it. For example, here are the ways on how to preserve meat. Here are the ways, okay, on how to preserve meat. So as you see here, the sentence started with the word here, okay, and the verb, which is are here, verb to be are, agrees with the subject that comes after, the subject that follows. So here are the ways, right? So because the ways is a plural, that's the subject. Here is not the subject, by the way. Watch out, because sometimes you get confused about this. The word here is not the subject. The subject here is the ways, and therefore we need the verb to be plural. The same goes with the second example. We said when you say there is a huge gap between the rich and the poor. There is a huge gap. Okay, so the subject here is huge gap. So because gap here is singular, so the verb also is singular. I hope this part is clear. Let's move to the next rule. Okay, very good. If two subjects, one single and one plural, are connected with either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Again, if we have two subjects, one of them is singular and the other one is plural, but they are connected by either or neither nor, the verb will agree with the nearer subject. Let's look at the example. Neither the players nor the coach is joining. Again, neither the players nor the coach is joining. Okay, let's look at the second example. Either the conductor or the singers are attending the concert. So if you have two subjects, one of them, all right, two subjects, one of them is singular, the other one is plural, but they are connected with either or, neither nor, the verb will agree with the nearest or the nearer subject. Very good. Rule number 4. A singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, and no less than, it will take a singular verb. Okay, I think things will be much clearer if you look at the example, right? For example, when you say Jack, accompanied by his sisters, is enrolling somewhere, right? So again, what is the meaning by intervening words? Okay, مقطع جه في النص, all right? But Jack, accompanied by his sisters, is, because that is here is the verb for the subject Jack. Very good. So again, a singular subject followed by intervening words or phrases such as with, as well as, in addition to, accompanied by, together with, no less than. It takes a singular verb. Daddy, as well as my brothers, is enjoying the party. So you will not here. I know that maybe you thought for a moment, are enjoying the party. No, because I'm using this verb, all right, for the subject daddy. So daddy, as well as my brothers, is enjoying the party. Question number 5. Singular subjects joined by and require a plural verb, right? Again, singular subjects, but they are joined with and, they require a plural verb, except when they mean one thing. For example, if here you say, Larry and Mercy are reading novels. So singular subject, Larry is singular, Mercy is singular. If I join them with and, I will have here a plural subject, okay? So all this sentence, Larry and Mercy, is a plural subject, all right? In this case, I need a plural verb. But if they mean one thing, then I will need a singular verb, right? My teacher and friend is here. What do I mean here? I mean that my teacher is also my friend, right? Okay, so this subject, my teacher and friend, all this part is the subject of a sentence, refers to one thing. In this case, the verb has to be singular. But with the first example, you have Larry and Mercy are reading novels. You have two subjects. They are both singular, but they are joined with and in this case, I need a plural verb. Very good. Let's see number 6. Two singular subjects joined by either or neither nor, they take a singular verb. Remember, two singular subjects, for example, mommy and daddy, okay? And they are joined with either or neither nor, they need a singular subject. Let's look here. Either mommy or daddy is coming with me at the outbound, okay? So any of them is coming. Second example, neither Ferdy nor Dulcie is waiting for you. Again, so two singular subjects joined with either or neither nor, they take a singular verb. Neither Ferdy nor Dulcie is waiting for you. Very good. Number 7, if a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, the verb is singular. What does this mean? Let's read it again. If a singular subject is followed by a phrase containing a plural noun, still the verb is singular. Like this one of the boys is yelling so loud, right? So one is singular, right? But it's followed with a phrase that includes a plural noun. Still, the verb here is singular because you are referring to only one of the boys, right? You are not referring to all the boys. You are referring to only one of them. So one of the boys is yelling so loud. You know the meaning of yelling, right? To yell is to call out with a loud voice. The second sentence, the second example, one of the members is against the rule. Again, you are referring to one of the members, not all the members, all right? One of the members is against the rule. Rule number 8, the indefinite pronouns several, few, both, many, others are always plural. Okay, so this is, of course, this is a fixed rule that all these indefinite pronouns, we call them indefinite pronouns, they are always plural, and therefore they will require a plural verb. So again, several, few, both, many, and others. Okay, both were asking to be freed. Both were asking to be freed. Several are seeking justice. Several are seeking justice. Very good. Okay. The indefinite pronoun some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. So, for example, you see here, some of the girls were absent. However, you can also say some of the ice cream is left. Let's look at rule number 8 again. The indefinite pronoun several, few, both, many, and others are always plural. If you notice that several means more than one, few as well, both as well, many, and others, and they require a plural verb. Okay. However, the indefinite pronouns some, most, all, and none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. Again, some, most, all, none. Okay. Some of the girls were absent. Some of the ice cream is left. Okay. Some, most, all, none are singular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. Rule number 10. Okay. When any of the following indefinite pronouns is the subject, the verb is singular. So all the coming indefinite pronouns will require a singular verb. Everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, and someone. Right? Let's look here. Every man and woman in this hall is a member. Okay, so I don't want you to get confused because you see man and woman and you think this is a plural subject. No, remember the indefinite pronouns are singular. Everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. All this would require a singular verb. Number 11, expressions of time and money and weight and distance are singular, even if the form is plural. This one is really interesting, you know. 2 years is a long time to wait. So 2 years is an expression of time. So expressions of time or money or weight or distance are singular, even if the form is plural. Even if you see here 2 years, you think like 2 years are. No, 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. Wow, nice. Okay, so $1 million was given back to the owner. Very good. Okay, so you think of it as وحدة قياس, all right? Expression of money, all right? Like $1 million. Expression of time, 2 years. Number 12, when the amount of money refers to separate units, the verb is plural. The amount of money itself refers to a separate unit or separate units, the verb is plural. For example, if you say 5.25 centavos coins, so if you refer to coins here, so coins is plural, and therefore the verb where is also plural. So when the amount of money refers to separate units, another example, 600 peso bills, because you are referring to the bills itself and it's countable, of course. So were added to the budget. Let's look at example number 11 again. So there is a difference when I use expression of time or money or weight or distance. Okay, they are singular even if the form is plural. Sometimes they look plural like 2 years, but I am referring to again a measurement. It's an expression of time. Okay, 2 years is a long time to wait. $1 million was given back to the owner. However, if I refer to the amount of money, it refers to separate units like coins or bills. In this case, you need to use the plural verb. The following words are always plural. Watch out. The following words are always plural, like pants and trousers and scissors. No scissors, us. All right, tongues, right? However, if the word pair is used, the verb is singular. What is the meaning of tongs? You know that this is the tool that we use in the kitchen or in order to pick up maybe some fries while they are being fried. Okay, these are tongs. Okay, so all these words are always plural. Pants, trousers, scissors, and shears, and tongs. Okay, like if in the case if I use the word pair, I will use the singular verb. For example, the pants are torn into two. So pants is plural. However, the pair of scissors was placed on the table. So if I use the word pair, in this case, I will use a singular verb. But if I use the word tongs or pants, right, or trousers, I will need the plural verb. Excellent job. Ready? Number 14, certain nouns, though plural in form, so they look plural, but they are singular in meaning, and therefore take singular verbs. Okay, so some nouns you will notice that they look plural, but they are singular in meaning. And in this case, I will of course use with them the singular verb. So mathematics is my favorite subject. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Excuse me. The latest news is alarming to the public. I know that news is one of the words that confuse you, but it looks plural, but in reality it's singular, okay? The same is with mathematics. You say mathematics is my favorite subject. The latest news is alarming to the public. Very good. Rule number 15, when the word is preceded by a, it takes a plural verb. What is the meaning of preceded by? That means it has the article a before it, okay? It's coming before it, okay? So when you have a before the word, it will take a plural verb. When it is preceded by that, it takes a singular verb. So for example here, we have a number of students are waiting outside. You see the expression itself, we say a number of means more than one. Did you get this? Okay, so there is always a reason behind the grammatical rule. It's not a chance. But if you say the number of students, you are referring to one specific number. The number of students is not recorded yet. So again, if you have a before the noun, that means more than one, and you will need a plural verb. if you have the before the noun, you will need a singular verb. So a number of plus plural, but the number of plus singular verb. Excellent job. When fractions are used, the verb agrees with the object of the phrase. What is the meaning of fractions? 1/2 of the cake was consumed. So when fractions are used, the verb agrees with the object of the phrase. Okay, where is the object here? 1/2 of what? Where is the object? Okay, it's the cake, and cake is singular here. So whenever we see fractions used, the verb will agree with the object, okay, the object of the phrase, which is the cake. So 1/2 of the cake, okay, was consumed. Very good. 1/4 of the employees were attending the seminar, because employees here is the object of the phrase. So again, 1/4 of the employees were attending the seminar. So far, so good. Awesome. Let's go on. Okay. Number 17, rule number 17. These nouns may be singular or plural in meaning. For example, athletics, genetics, politics, gymnastics, statistics. When the noun refers to an organized activity, it is singular. However, when the noun refers to the activities of individuals within a group or to varied activities, it's plural. So this means that these nouns could either be singular or plural depending on the meaning that you are trying to communicate. So let's look at the first example. Gymnastics is very popular among girls. So here, the noun refers to an organized activity, right? This is a type of the sports, it's an organized activity. Gymnastics is very popular among girls, all right? However, let's look at the second example. The gymnastics shown in the field today were outstanding. What does this mean? Now, why did I use a plural verb here? Because here the noun refers to activities of the individuals of the group, or it means varied activities. Gymnastics, varied activities shown in the field today were outstanding. Very good. The name of countries, okay, is always singular, okay? Even if it looks plural. So let's look at this one. The Bahamas has beautiful beaches, okay? Yeah, don't you think we should go one day? Bahamas has beautiful beaches. So Bahamas looks plural, but no, the name of countries is always singular. Philippines is a wondrous place. All right, so Bahamas has beautiful beaches. Philippines is a wondrous place. Excellent. Number 19, adjectives used as nouns are considered plural. So if I say the poor, so here I'm referring to this group of people, right? So I need a plural verb. The poor are to be helped, okay, which means that they should be helped. The efficient are what this country needs, okay? Efficient means like successful people, right? So the poor are to be held, the efficient are what this country needs. So when I use the plus the adjective, I'm referring to a specific group of people, right? Or maybe a standard or a rank of people or a group of people, right? So when I do this, I'm referring to, I'm using the adjectives as nouns, right? So here I'm saying the poor. So now it's an adjective, but we are using it as a noun. And in this case, I need the plural verb. Number 20, all right? Collective nouns may be singular or plural depending on whether individual members are acting individually or collectively. These nouns are company, group, committee, crowd, jury, flock, and team. Okay, so these we call collective nouns. They could be either singular or plural, okay? Depending on whether individual members are acting individually, or you are referring to the individual members of the group, or you are referring to this noun collectively as a whole. See, so you can say, for example, the committee is against the plan. So in this case, I am considering that the committee is acting collectively. هم على بعضهم one unit. حاجة واحدة. The committee is against the plan. But I can also say that the committee are of different opinions. So they're acting here individually. Okay? So if I say the committee are of different opinion, معنى كده ان I'm referring to the different people inside the committee. All right? So in this case, I need the plural verb. Again, the committee is against the plan. Now I'm dealing with committee as one group, one unit, one entity, but the committee are of different opinions. I'm referring to the different individuals inside this group or inside this committee. Okay, so again, collective nouns could be either singular or plural, depending on the meaning I want to deliver. Very good. 21, we're almost done. All right. Stay away from your Facebook and WhatsApp and bring a cup of hot chocolate. Please stay alert. Number 21, in the use of mathematical expressions, we can actually say 7 plus 3 is 10. We can also say 7 and 3 are 10. All right. 5 times 2 are 10. 5 minus 2 is 3. So you see, like, both plural and singular verbs are okay. Let's look at this one as well. Titles of books or plays or articles and movies are regarded as singular, even though words in the title may be plural. So all the titles of books and novels and articles are regarded as singular, even if they look plural. So Great Expectations is a must-read novel. Of course, I think you have heard this. I'm sure you have read the great novel, the beautiful novel, Great Expectations. Okay, so even if the title looks plural, but we use a singular verb. So Great Expectations is a must-read novel. It's a must-read novel. Very good. What about names of organizations? Take a singular verb when the whole organization is referred to, and a plural verb when the members are referred to. Okay, an organization could be what? A corporate, a company, right? So Lopez and Sons is a successful organization. Now I am referring to the organization as one entity, one unit. But if I'm referring to, if I am referring to the different members of the organization, so Lopez and Sons are holding a 2-day annual meeting. Okay, so I am referring to the people, the individuals inside or the members inside this organization. So in this case, of course, I will use the verb or the plural verb. Okay, this one. If a sentence begins with the expletive it, the verb is always singular, even if the subject that follows the verb is plural. For example, it is the schools which must assume the responsibility. So when I start a sentence with it to emphasize, right, I need the singular verb, even if the subject that follows, which is the schools, and you see the schools here is plural. However, I'm emphasizing something here, that it is the school's responsibility. But I cannot say it are, no way. To say it is the school's responsibility, because here I'm using it for emphasis. It is us who must take care of the environment, hopefully. It is us who must take care of the environment. Okay, now it's time to practice. Now, I want you to pause the video for a minute, all right, and rewrite the following paragraph, reviewing the subject-verb agreement rules. Just rewrite it, read it, and try to see where are the mistakes or the problem. Is there any problem with the subject-verb agreement? For example, that's the question. Universities should accept equal numbers of male and female students in every subject. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, first of all, what type of question is this? Think a little bit. Yes, very good, awesome job. It's an opinion question. That university should accept equal numbers of males and males in every subject. So for every subject, for every class, we want to have equal numbers of boys and girls. And to what extent do you agree? Let's read the paragraph together. University's admission requirements is changing every academic year. Whether education institutions should enroll equal percentage of both genders have been under a great dispute. This essay will argue why it is entirely irrational to allocate specific gender distribution to a specific academic subject. Very good introduction. However, there are some mistakes here. Did you see them? Pause the video for a minute, think about it, and then come back. Okay, university's admission requirements is requirements. Here is the subject, so I need, okay, I need, let me here use some annotation. Okay, so here requirements is the subject, or the admission requirements is the subject, and in this case here I need the verb to be plural, so I will transform it from is to are. So requirements are changing every academic year. Whether education institutions should enroll equal percentage of both genders. Okay, here is also another problem. Okay, because all this phrase is the subject. Whether education institutions we should enroll equal percentage of both genders has been under a great dispute, not have. Okay, because all this sentence, okay, will take the place of the subject. Very good. And then this essay will argue why it is entirely irrational to allocate specific gender distribution to a specific academic subject. Very good. Very nice. Okay, so we have only 2 mistakes here. All right, just let me make sure. Okay, now this one is for you to practice. You will just click on this link. It will open for you, and after you finish your exercise, you can check the answer. But do not check the answers until you are done answering the quiz. Okay. After each sentence, select the verb form that will best fit in the blank. Okay. I want to try maybe. Okay. I want to try this exercise with you. All right, so again, right, okay, stop share. I will start another share. Give me a second, please. Okay, okay. It's loading, hopefully. Here we are. I don't know if you can see now. Here we are, okay. So as you see here, let me zoom in a little bit for you. After each sentence, select the verb form that will best fit in the blank. The explanation will describe the process of arriving at the correct choice for that sentence. If you choose the correct response, it might still be a good idea to consult the explanation. So the nice thing is that at the very bottom of your exercise, you will see the explanation. Which one did you get correct and why, and which one did you get wrong and try to correct it. Okay, the first one, for example, Carlos is the only one of those students who has or have lived up to the potential described in the yearbook. What do you think? Pause the video for a moment. Remember, one of the students, he's one of, remember one of, even if you have here a plural noun after one of, then you need has. You need the singular verb. Very good. Okay. Let's try another one. Number 6, for example, is another rule. Each and every student and instructor in this building for a new facility by next year. Okay, remember each, every, okay, they are singular and they require a singular verb. So each and every student instructor hopes, right? You need the singular verb. Very good. Okay, so you'll just continue the rest of this exercise, right? Okay, I already shared it with you on the WhatsApp group, but of course I can resend it if you happen to need it again. All right, very good. I hope that it was helpful. Today's lesson was helpful. Okay, let me revise quickly what we did today. We said that pronoun you, we spoke about the pronoun you, it will always take a plural verb. We also spoke about sentences that start with here or there, okay, and we said that the verbs agree with the subject that follows it. So here are the ways. There is a huge gap, okay. Something else important. Two subjects, one single and one plural, connected with either or, neither nor. The subject, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. We also spoke about the intervening words or phrases like with as well as, all right. they still take a singular verb, and the rest, of course, because there are too many rules. But I try to, um, try to remind you of the most important rules that we cover today, right? You can, of course, look at the explanation of every rule, look at the examples, and try the exercise at the very end of today's lesson. All right, so I think I will stop here today. I hope that was useful, and thank you so much. See you very soon, inshallah.